do what I listen. This show means a lot to Melissa in a
Right.
very different way of what it means to Teresa. I think, to your point, listen, I think anybody who watches the show can see that Melissa wants to be the top dog, and she has trouble with Teresa constantly winning in the end. And this, I'm gonna tell you, it was the season where Danielle Staub, one of my favorites of all time.
Yes.
It was the season where Danielle Staub, unfortunately, Melissa, like, Teresa told me to pull the hair. What I saw was this excitement of Melissa getting the tea. Like, well, she did what? And I think in Melissa's mind, she was like, oh, baby, it's going down.
Carlos King is a well-known figure in the world of reality television, and his name is often linked with some of the most dramatic and talked-about moments in unscripted TV. Over the years, he has built a strong reputation as a creative producer who knows how to turn everyday conflicts, personal stories, and emotional situations into gripping television. His work on shows like the Real Housewives franchise helped shape the style of modern reality TV, where arguments, friendships, and luxury lifestyles are all mixed together to keep viewers entertained. He also worked on productions such as Bell Collective, which highlighted Southern culture, business ambition, and personal relationships among Black women in Mississippi. Because of his success, Carlos became known as someone who understands exactly what audiences want: strong personalities, emotional tension, and unpredictable storylines. Many fans admired his ability to create engaging television, while others criticized the intensity of the drama in his productions. Still, for a long time, he remained behind the scenes, letting the shows and cast members take the attention while he stayed in the role of the producer, shaping everything quietly in the background. However, things took a different turn when Carlos himself became the center of controversy.
Keep it all the way real on this podcast today because I am pissed. Robin admitting that she hid her story from the world on the show that pays you is a slap in the face to everyone involved, including the audience. And the fact that you have the audacity to go on your podcast to reveal this. We spent this entire half-assed season with these made-up storylines about Chris Bassett. And yes, I'm gonna say made up because I allegedly was told that a few of the housewives had a meeting before filming about what the storyline was going to be, and that this Chris Bassett stuff was part of that conversation. I've always said there was something off about this season, and now I know what it is. None of y'all are living your real.
Instead of being the person creating the drama for television, he was now part of a real-life situation that attracted public attention and heated debate. The situation began with rumors and behind-the-scenes complaints about how some reality shows were being produced. These whispers slowly grew louder as more people started speaking out about their experiences. Some cast members and insiders claimed that certain production methods may have gone too far in creating drama for entertainment. They suggested that conflicts were sometimes encouraged or intensified in order to make storylines more exciting for viewers. Others felt that editing choices and production decisions made certain individuals look worse on screen than they really were in real life. As these claims spread, audiences began to look back at past episodes with a more critical eye, questioning whether everything they saw was truly natural or partly shaped behind the scenes. The situation escalated significantly when Soguchi Williams, a cast member from Bell Collective, publicly shared her experience. She accused Carlos King and the production environment around the
attorney is basically saying, if I'm in agreement to be in her presence or okay with having a conversation with her, it's okay.
Show of creating emotional pressure and a toxic atmosphere. According to her, some personal moments were turned into exaggerated storylines without proper consent, and certain conflicts were made to appear more intense than they really were. In interviews, Soguchi described feeling manipulated and misrepresented. She claimed that the way scenes were filmed and edited sometimes made her look like she was involved in situations that did not reflect her true intentions. One of her strongest points was that reality television, in her experience, did not always feel real. Instead, it sometimes felt controlled and shaped for maximum entertainment value, even if it affected the mental well-being of the people involved. Her statements quickly spread online, and many viewers reacted strongly. Social media platforms filled with discussions, with some users supporting her and others defending Carlos King. Hashtags demanding accountability began trending, and fans started rewatching earlier seasons to identify moments that might have been influenced by production decisions. As the debate grew, reports suggested that some networks and industry
Monday Raindrops. The word of the day is stop living in the past. The past is in the rearview mirror of your life. If you look at where you want to go, look at the way
professionals began paying closer attention to the situation. Concerns were raised about ethics in reality television, especially regarding how cast members are treated and how much influence producers should have over real-life situations that appear on screen. In response to the allegations, Carlos King strongly denied any wrongdoing. He stated that his productions follow standard industry practices and that the drama seen on screen comes naturally from the personalities and interactions of the cast members. According to him, editing is used to structure a story, not to create false situations. He also emphasized his long career in television, explaining that he has worked to provide opportunities and visibility for Black voices and stories in the entertainment industry. Carlos argued that his work has helped bring attention to communities and experiences that are often overlooked in mainstream media. He insisted that the criticism against him was unfair and that it misrepresented his intentions and professional record. The situation became even more serious when legal action entered the picture. Carlos King filed a defamation lawsuit against Gucci Williams, claiming that her public statements damaged his reputation and misrepresented the truth. His legal team also argued that she may have violated confidentiality agreements related to production details. As the legal battle continues, public opinion remains divided.
Life is good, God is good, okay? So, in case you missed the other live earlier, I need a bag, so I had to... So, in real life, I always call Marlo, okay? I always call Marlo when I'm out shopping because she is my person. So, you know, y'all get a chance to see who I am in my real life, not stuff you hear about. What did you say to me?
We love him.
You love me?
You gave us some good reality TV.
I know, because in real life, people love me.
Yes, we do.
Y'all can't believe everything y'all hear about on social media.
Nope.
I'm out here doing my big one. In real life, people love me. So
Some people believe that reality television needs stronger rules to protect cast members, while others feel that producers are being unfairly blamed for conflicts that naturally happen when strong personalities are placed together. What is clear is that the situation has changed how many viewers see reality TV. Instead of just watching for entertainment, audiences are now more aware of what might be happening behind the camera. The controversy surrounding Carlos King has not only affected his personal reputation, but has also sparked a wider conversation about truth, storytelling, and responsibility in reality television. The reality TV world has become deeply divided over the controversy surrounding Carlos King. Fans are no longer united in their view of him, and instead, the discussion has turned into a heated debate about responsibility, ethics, and entertainment. On one side, there are viewers who still strongly support Carlos. They see him as a creative genius who helped reshape modern reality television. In their opinion, he understands how to turn ordinary situations into engaging stories that keep audiences hooked. They believe that reality TV has always been a mix of real-life moments and entertainment editing, and that Carlos simply perfected that formula. Many supporters argue that drama is not something forced onto people, but something that naturally happens when strong personalities are placed together on screen. From this point of view, producers are only organizing and presenting what already exists. One supporter expressed this idea clearly by saying that Carlos has been delivering entertaining content for years, and if participants struggle with the pressure of being on reality TV, then the problem lies with the nature of the industry itself, rather than with him. Others in this camp also emphasize that audiences choose to watch reality television specifically for drama, conflict, and emotional moments. In their eyes, Carlos is simply responding to what viewers want. Without tension and conflict, They argue reality shows would lose their appeal and fail to attract attention. For them, Carlos is not a manipulator but a skilled storyteller working within the expectations of the genre. However, there is an equally strong group of critics who see the situation in a completely different light. These viewers believe that Gucci Williams has raised important concerns that should not be ignored. They view her as someone who risked her career and reputation to expose what she believes are unfair practices within the industry. Supporters of Gucci argue that reality TV often hides the emotional cost paid by its cast members. They say that while audiences enjoy the drama on screen, they rarely see the stress, pressure, and emotional strain that may happen behind the scenes. In their view, producers have a responsibility to protect the mental and emotional well-being of participants, especially when real people's lives are being shaped into entertainment. Some fans have publicly stated that the industry needs more accountability, especially when it comes to shows that feature women of color. They believe that cast members should not feel pressured into situations that may harm their image or mental health just for the sake of ratings. One widely shared opinion online was that speaking out about these issues is necessary and long overdue, because without it, harmful practices might continue unchecked. As the debate intensified, the impact on Bell Collective became noticeable. Viewership reportedly declined after the controversy gained attention, as some fans said they could no longer watch the show in the same way. What once felt like simple entertainment now felt complicated, with viewers questioning how much of what they saw was natural and how much was influenced behind the scenes. Other productions connected to Carlos King also began to face increased scrutiny. Fans revisited earlier seasons of his shows and started analyzing scenes more critically. Moments that were once seen as spontaneous drama were now being reinterpreted as possibly planned or encouraged by production. This shift in perception shows how strongly the controversy has affected audience trust. At the center of the discussion is a much larger question: how far is too far when it comes to creating entertainment from real people's lives? Reality television has always existed in a space between truth and storytelling. It is based on real individuals, yet it is shaped through editing, production decisions, and narrative structure. The current debate has forced audiences to think more deeply about where the line should be drawn. The claims made by Gucci Williams about emotional manipulation, favoritism, and altered portrayals have highlighted concerns that have existed in the industry for years.